Hello and welcome, my Aries friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. This is going to be my group angel reading for November for my Aries friends. Now, if you've seen my other videos, you know this is a bit of a different setup for me. The other day I was approached by Archangel Uriel, Raphael, Michael, and Gabriel. They were really wanting me to do a healing reading and to really change things up. They kind of showed me what they were thinking and how they wanted to kind of direct this reading. And, well, really, who am I to deny one archangel, let alone 4 of them? So we're going to do this a little bit differently. I'm going to be doing a lot of the reading through the Healing with Angels Oracle. I'll be getting some guidance from the Angel Inspiration deck, and I'll be getting a lot of clarification from the Angel Tarot. Alright, let's see what the angels have to say for my Aries friends. Oh, and like always, there are links below to both these Angel-tastic decks, so should any of them speak to you, you can go check them out. Alright, what guidance and information do the angels want to share with my Aries friends? Okay, I've got some jumpers. The first one, Archangel Chamuel. Now, archangels and angels themselves don't have gender. Archangel Chamuel is sometimes considered a male energy. I see Archangel Chamuel as a male. In this card, it's depicted as a female. It really doesn't matter. They don't get upset if we confuse their gender, their energy. They don't have a gender. Archangel Chamuel deals with emotion and love, and I think that's why a lot of people put Chamuel as a female. When I've always worked with him, I felt a very male energy. Archangel Chamuel will help with those healing emotional aspects. We're all carrying emotional baggage. He helps really kind of ease those burdens. And then also he strengthens relationships and our emotions. So those emotional ties that we have with other people. He's a very fantastic archangel, and I love working with him. The next card that jumped out, Speak from Your Heart, which is very much something that Archangel Chamuel would be looking at. He's very much connected to your heart chakra as well, because we are dealing with that emotion. When you're able to really live your authentic self, you're able to speak from your heart because you are guided by that inner fire and your passions. And the last card that jumped out, Step into the Light. Like I said, the archangels came to me and said that people needed to have a very different reading. They talked about the need for some extra healing, especially with November and then leading into December. There's a lot of darkness that kind of creeps into our hearts. We're really affected by seasons, and many people, especially in North America, we're going to be going into those long seasons, those long nights, and so that darkness is really going to be prevalent. And the archangels wanted me to kind of help people really step into that light, guide them to those higher vibrational sources, so that they are able to start to heal and they can raise their vibration and start to really connect in. All right, let's get going on this. We're going to start off with Archangel Uriel. What guidance and healing does Archangel Uriel have for my Aries friends? We had one jumper. Oh, what a fantastic card. Children. So Archangel Uriel is the archangel that deals with our inner fire. His name means light of God. He helps bring us, funny enough, from the darkness to the light. He is a fantastic archangel and deals a lot with kind of stepping into our own power. Anytime he's around me, I always feel that extra oomph and attention to my solar plexus. He's very much connected to that because he is our inner fire and our inner power. Archangel Uriel is sending you a message that it's really important that you connect into that play piece, that inner child. When you're looking at all the ups and downs that the season is going to bring us, all the busyness and the crazy weather, darkness, it's important to connect in with your inner child and play. If you have children, sit down and play with them. If you have nieces and nephews, when you start to see them, or grandchildren, when you see them over the holidays, it's a fantastic time to sit down and just let go and let that child out. Have some fun, get some crayons, play with cars, whatever. But that importance, it comes back to the healing piece. When we're playing and laughing, we're raising our vibration. We're not worrying about those everyday pieces. We're functioning from truly who we are, a true aspect. He also wanted to add in new love. Archangel Uriel wants you to really connect in to not other people, but yourself. Approach yourself as if you were a new love interest. We really are hard on ourselves. We take ourselves for granted and we miss out on a lot of things. When you use the child's eyes of wonder and excitement and you would apply it to yourself, you create that new relationship where you're able to really speak from the heart and lead that life of authenticity that we all are really encouraged to lead. All right, let's get some clarifying. What further information does Archangel Uriel, got a jumper, have for my Aries friends? Okay, got a couple jumpers. The first, Page of Wands. Again, pages, they're the children. They're that childlike, innocent, enthusiastic energy. They have that sense of wonder and excitement. I said that like 10 seconds ago on that card. It really reinforces that sense of wonder and play. Archangel Uriel's really encouraging my Aries friends to have some fun. You need to relax. And not just fun as adults. Like fun as kids. Get the Play-Doh out. Have that fun. And then what jumped out as well is a Chariot. The 7th card in the Major Arcana. This talks about your willpower, which is very much connected into Uriel. That importance to nurture and love that inner source of passion and fire that we have. This source of fire really helps push us forward to that new piece, that new obstacle that we need to overcome. Nothing slows the Chariot down. He is able to overcome and conquer everything at will through his willpower. He's driving his chariot with no reins. He does it all with that inner power and that inner drive. And that's going to really be important. Like I said, we are coming up to some pretty big obstacles. You'll need to use that inner drive and inner passion to push yourself forward, connecting into that child play so that your passion can really be at the forefront of this next month for you. And lastly, the Moon. The Moon's the 18th card in the Major Arcana. And it talks about mystery and wonder. There's a lot that we have coming up that we don't know. But what we do know is that we're going to need that willpower and fire to really push us forward. There's always pillars in the Moon. It's a gatekeeper. The moon holds that next step, that healing, nurturing step. We've got the balance piece. We've got multiple black and white animals connecting in and nurturing the shadow side and the light side, that inner self. Stepping into the light, acknowledging what you've left behind. Because when we step out of our darkness and step into who we truly are, we still leave things in the shadow. We still have a shadow self. Acknowledge that and acknowledge it for what information it will still hold for you. Uriel wants to help take your hand and take you into the light. Take hold of it. Really embrace his power and wisdom. And his real big push here for you guys to have some play and fun. Get out of your adult head and get into your child head. Alright, we go on to Raphael. Okay, Raphael's jumping, throwing cards left, right, and center here. What guidance and healing does Archangel Raphael have for my Aries friends? Okay. The first card, nurture. Very important. Nurture yourself, mostly. He's being very clear that it's down to nurturing you and loving you, because this is all about healing you. Second card that jumped out, celebration. Archangel Raphael really wants you to embrace and love who you are. It helps to go back to that speak from the heart, to really understand and live a life of authenticity. When we start to really connect into who we are, we're really able to move mountains, if you will. He also wants to add, not only do we need to nurture and love ourselves, but celebrate all that you've achieved. You have overcome some amazing milestones and some amazing hurdles. Those obstacles haven't been easy. Celebrate where you have landed and what you've been able to achieve. And allow yourself to nurture and grow some more. Let's look at what cards we can help clarify this situation. What further information and guidance does Archangel Raphael have for my Aries friends? The Nine of Pentacles. Nines again. It's back to that celebration. All that hard work. All that you've achieved so far. It's been fantastic. In the original deck, you're looking at a woman who is in this glorious garden that she created. Really connecting back in and highlighting that importance to really appreciate all that you have achieved in your life. And some of those pieces are things that we take for granted. To really reflect on all that you've, overcome and been able to create in your life. The next card, Knight of Swords. Knights are that adolescent, enthusiastic energy, that go big, go home attitude. Not afraid to take on that next challenge. And we are really looking at going on to that next challenge. What Raphael's kind of showing me is that it's that next stage. I'm really kind of getting the Wheel of Fortune or the world here, where you're kind of giving a little bit of respite before that next big piece. And that next big piece is going to bring you a lot of knowledge. It's also going to bring you the Lovers. The sixth card in the Major Arcana. That next big piece, that next big hurdle, is going to be taking on that love interest, or the want or need for having your soulmate come forward. If you're in a relationship, this is going to be that next step, making that relationship and connection deeper and more meaningful for both of you. If you're looking for a relationship, really encouraging you to put yourself out there. After this piece of respite, and you've got to remember that nurturing piece, you need to give yourself that time to really rejuvenate before you tackle that relationship piece. However, he or she will be starting to poke their head into your life in the next little while. Okay. Let's go on to Archangel Michael. What guidance and healing does Archangel Michael have for my Aries friends? He too confirms that romance piece. That's your next piece. And support. So what Archangel Michael is talking about here is not only will this next piece and what you're trying to heal in really that nurturing and stepping into the light, that romance piece will be part of it, but it will also be part of that support network you have. Not only the network here on Earth, but your angel network, your higher vibrational beings, your guides, your guardians, everybody. That support piece, it doesn't just show the world here. It shows different beings all around you. And you have that. Connecting in, because when you start to connect into them, they're going to start to connect into your soulmates, guardians and guides and higher vibrational beings, and they'll draw the two of you together. If you're in a relationship, again, that importance of connecting in with your support system so that they can connect into his or hers, your partner's support network as well. Our support network does not function alone. It functions on a universal astral plane. So there's lots of beings and angels and high vibrational beings working together on your behalf and on the behalf of others. So that support really kind of takes a grander scale. That support will also be important for you to really start to speak from the heart and step into your light. All right, let's look at what further guidance and information Archangel Michael has for my Aries friends. The first card is the 13th card in the Major Arcana, and that's Death. The next one, the Ace of Wands. And then the High Priestess. What Archangel Michael is talking about is that for our soulmate to appear and come into our lives, or our connection with our current partner deepen, we have to allow what isn't working, those pieces in our life that has been negatively impacting or really being that obstacle for connecting in with others. And not only just our partner, but with the people at work, with our children, with our family. There's pieces that we're holding on to that aren't functioning on any positive level. We need to allow death to take that. That change will really do us good. When we have something that the universe takes away, when death comes in and removes things, or you allow things to fall away, you have a bit of a space in yourself. And that is where the Ace of Wands comes in. That's that fire and passion and connection piece that we're looking at here. And that's going to be really important. Additionally, we've got then the High Priestess. When we're looking at the High Priestess, she's the second card in the Major Arcana, and she talks about that connection piece with our intuition. She's the holder of the scroll, the tarot, the universal script, the universal information. She is yet another gatekeeper. This is a time for great change and growth for you, Aries. Not only will you be able to grow for yourself, you're going to start to bring in that next individual, that special someone. Or if you have that special someone, you deepen that connection with them. And that's going to be an important piece. You using your intuition, connecting into those higher vibrational beings for the support and guidance to help you with that relationship piece, to really bringing that to a forefront of importance for you. All right. I can't leave all the cards on the table. I don't have enough table space, and my camera's only so big with the lens. And finally, we wrap up with Archangel Gabriel. What guidance and support does Archangel Gabriel have for my Aries friends? We had one jumper, and that's divine timing. This is your time. Gabriel is the Archangel of messages. She's saying very clearly, okay, it's time for that next step. You're ready. Making sure that you're nurturing yourself, because she's very much singing the praises of her kin here. You need to care for yourself so that you can start to connect in. That play aspect raises your vibration. When you're playing, you start to nurture yourself. That brings in that connection piece. And our second message, healing. This is your next step in your healing. That connection piece, not only to another person on this plane, but the connection in with those astral individuals, those astral higher vibrational individuals that have been supporting you to connect in and start to strengthen that relationship as well. It's really a time where you're going to see some healing on a very higher plane level. All right, let's get some clarification. What clarification and further information does Archangel Gabriel have for my Aries friends? The first, the King of Cups. Kings are that fully developed personality. They have the most power, right? The most control. Cups about intuition and emotion. That importance of really holding your own, stepping into that light, speaking from your heart, and controlling your emotions. We're still in Mercury retrograde. People are going to be saying things that we normally respond to. Part of the healing will be stepping into yourself and saying, you know what? That's not really what I think they meant. Let me clarify. Taking the high road rather than responding. Accessing Archangel Chamuel, really working on these relationship pieces. He's there for your support. Then we get to the Ace of Cups. Because when we start to take the high road, that's when you start to really connect in. That holy grail really becomes part of your life. That life-fulfilling experience that you're hoping for and really driving for over the next month will be coming in spades when you start to work on healing yourself. And we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is the Midas touch. He talks about abundance and wealth. When you start to follow in on this, you're going to see that your abundance grows, not only financially, but you start to have that growth experience. So your abundance in life and that fulfillment like I said here, that life joy, that life sustaining and fulfilling peace really comes in. Not to mention, he is Midas touch. When you start to connect in, your guides, your guardians, those higher vibrational beings will help guide you. You're going to be raising your vibration. You're going to be caring for yourself. So you're going to be able to really manifest those pieces into your life. That's extremely important for us to move forward. We feel more secure when we have those things that we really need to move on. And we do have double kings. Kings are the 14th card in the minor arcana. When you're looking at double 14s in angel messages, it talks about a time of love and spiritual growth. More importantly, they remind you of the importance of what you put out is what you're going to get back in. So that love and light, stepping into the light, is really highlighted here in the double kings. So I have the stack of cards that you have. You had a couple aces. We'll just double check for any other further cards. Oh, no, you only had the one ace. Sorry. So it's just the double 14 that you have there. All right. I will end off with another blessing, or well, a blessing, and I'm going to be using the Angel Inspiration deck for this. What blessing do the angels and archangels have for my Aries friends? Oop, I'm dropping the cards now. Check into your emotions. Like I said, we had the King of Cups here. That emotional regulation is going to be key for you. Being able to really tap in and take control will help with this healing piece, nurturing yourself, and really connecting in for those supports. When we react from the heart, we're really not going anywhere, especially in Mercury retrograde. So it's going to be really important that we connect in not only to the King of Cups, but into ourselves. Yes, we need to speak from our heart, but we need to make sure our heart is not just hurt. We do need that sword piece, which we did have. We had the Knight of Swords. It's not about just charging in sometimes. We have to think about where we're going and use that strategy piece a bit. I hope you found this video fun and helpful, and that you're able to gain some more direction and healing from the archangels. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. For those who are interested, on December 9th, I'm going to be running an online introductory and interactive class through Zoom. I'm going to be running my Introductions to Connecting, which is a channelings class. If you're interested in this class, you can find out more information and register on my website. I provided a helpful link below to my classes page where you can go there directly to check things out. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. You really never know where I'm going to go next, and I'd hate for you to miss a video. Also, if you like my video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my Aries friends.